The stream's catching up. Can I hear myself? I can. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Here I am. Got my lights on. Oh, let me turn this one on. All the light I can get. So off stream, I painted things a little better. I glued this together. This is the cardstock and this other part, and I painted that better. It's still not as nice as it looks on their instructions, but I mean, can keep painting forever, I guess. And I painted these a little better, and the edges of these a little better, and I also painted this top on this a little better, and I cut out a bunch of stuff, but I left these intact so I could match up the numbers if I needed to. So where are we at this point? I think I need to glue down this onto here. So let's move. Ah, that's stuck to. Oh, boo. Oh well. Move some of this stuff out of the way. My head hurts today, so bear with me if I'm complaining. Where'd all this paint come from? Okie dokie. Let's glue this on. Let's see if there's any glue left in some of these older bottles. Whoop. Okay. Put the lid on that, let that sit. Let's see if there's any in this bottle. These are all bottles from older kits. Oh, this one has so much glue on the outside, it's glued the lid shut. I must have had a mess coming out and put it together. Okay, let's see if there's any left in here. Not much. Time to move on to the little squeezy bottle, which is just going to complain. Okay, that's not working at all. Put the lid back on that. Here's the newest bottle. Alright, let's see how that is. And I cut the little notch out already. Make sure that notch lines up real well, because I'm sure something goes in that hole. Oh, I peeled up a corner. Okay. I guess I will see how that does, and then if I need to fix some of the edges, I'll fix them later. So there's that. That was step one. Glue as shown. I actually skipped part of that. So pieces go on to here, and I went straight to gluing the other piece on the back because I thought it would help while I was painting. Okay, so I need K13, which might be that. No, it's too small. Might be that. That looks right. K14 might be that. Yeah. And then K15 is, it looks like that one. That actually looks too big. Oh, I know. It's going to go, I'm probably going to bend it around the corner. And this is all going up above the bottom here. Like that. Okay. How to glue this? Where's my wire? I should just use that other bottle. Save this for more delicate stuff. Just gonna put, where's my glue mat? I think I'll put it on the back of the paper and then put it on. Making sure this was on screen. I think I've been pretty good about not doing things off view of the camera the last few weeks. Okay. I assume it's getting glued around the edge. Is there a picture of an edge here? I think it's more important that it come in this edge because this other corner is going to be up against a wall. So I'm going to scoot it like so. I think I need more glue now. Yeah. Okay. Bend this down, oops, like so. Have that nice and tight on there. Now is this one gonna... I don't think this one is wide enough to reach down all the way. Well, I'll give it my best shot. Sticking to itself as I'm trying to get the glue to come out. It's always nice when I get to lunchtime and I can work on this. I've had a kind of stressful day. So it's nice to just cut and glue and talk to myself. Does not want to come out. Ouch. There's so much glue still left in here. Okay, let's give it a shot. Can I tell which side? I guess it's not even. There are actually some fold lines on here now that I'm looking at it. They're very slight. Need to get some more glue on there, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know if this will show up on the screen. But there's a white dotted line on this side and on that side. Can barely see it. Like, I can see it right there on the screen. Okay, let's see if I can get some more glue up underneath. part of this is glued down. The rest of it isn't. Try and peel it back up to get more glue under there. Okay, that's better. And the last piece, and this one, it does have a fold on either side. I guess it will. Yeah. It goes on over both edges instead of just one like the other side. Okay, I'm just going to use the other glue bottle. Can't get this to come out. Still doesn't want to stay down, even though there's a lot more glue. I think this glue is like closer to drying out than the other bottle. I just got a mess of something on there. And so it like sticks quicker because it's ready to stick. And this stuff is not as sticky. Stay down. Although this is doing the same thing and it's the other glue. Okay, well that looks better. I've got glue hanging over from gluing the back on there, which I might have to cut off. And it looks like the cardboard is over on this end and not over on this end as much. That's kind of a bummer. Okay. K18, which I believe is this one here. Yes, it was in this spot. That goes up in this hole up here, which I should have put some glue first. Now I've got it stuck. Hold on, let me see if I can get back out. It fits down in there just enough. Okay. Peel that back out. Okay, it's down in there pretty good. It looks bent up right there. Let's smooth that a little. Okay, so that was that. That was glue as shown. And so move this aside. F27, which is this piece, K16 and K17, which are 16 and 17. Those are going to go on here. And it looks like these don't wrap. They're really narrow. Like just enough to get on there. Okay. And I'm going to just use the new glue. Yikes. Connected. Okay. Trying to see if I can compare the way the brick patterns look and get them to look like it's the same direction. Oh, all this glue. Based on how narrow the bottom set of bricks are. Come on. To see how where the line is there and the line there, but it's not that much different from the top to the bottom, so if you didn't get it exact, I don't think it would be noticeable. Okay. It's hanging over a little. We'll see if I need to fix that later. Okay, next step. We need parts of that red door. Move this out of the way. So this piece and this piece, I believe, go together somehow. Even though I use the same red paint, they look a little different. So here's the example. You can really see the dimension on this one. Can't tell if like one side's nicer than the other. So I was behind on posting my streams to YouTube. If anybody was catching up, I apologize. I have stuff set to post now. I finished Mass Effect, so the last one doesn't go up for a couple days due to me getting behind on it. And I haven't started streaming anything else in the evening because I can't decide what to play. I was playing that Castle Flipper game that I was talking about yesterday, but did not stream. Just played. Man, this is hurting my hand. There's just still so much glue in it. I wonder if I should just switch the cap out. Is it the glue that's hard to get, or is it the nozzle that's clogged up? Okay. Oh, that doesn't look good. Does it matter which way? Oh well. I can always touch up paint after I get it glued together, I guess. So, once that's glued together, then these pieces and this piece go on it. So do those sit in there? Or do they raise above? I think they're slightly thicker. Yeah, they're slightly thicker, so they're actually just fitting into the holes. Interesting. So I'm just gonna like put some glue on this. Maybe. Hang on, I don't know what that is. Okay, I'm back. I don't know what it was. It stopped. I can't tell if it was the battery backup or my computer or what. I'm gonna have to paint this anyway. There's a bunch of like spots I missed. Alright, let's try a new cat. Hope that wasn't my new computer beeping due to problems. I already have issues. Like it has a bezel on the front that's supposed to light up, and it hasn't lit up the entire time I've had it. And system support is like, go into the BIOS and change the settings on this, and that's not an option in my BIOS. It's like, change the settings on the bezel lighting. That my BIOS doesn't even have that. I took a picture of it like, that's not in here? And they were like, okay, we'll get back to you. I'm like, yeah, okay. So I may not have a lit bezel on mine. Sean got a similar, well, the same case, and his lights up and it looks really cool. And I was like, I could have a hot pink bezel lighting up all the time, but nope, no light. Okay, let's just put one in. Yeah, it sits up just a little. I'm gonna just glue this on the outside. It's partly the glue, partly the nozzle. It's coming out better. And I switched the nozzle, but it's still really slow. Oh, it's stuck to my fingers. Okay. I'm moving it around, trying to make sure it gets stuck to all the sides. Lots of glue. Oh well. Okay, so it's flat on this side and just a little bit raised on the other side and super messy from the glue. Okay, and then that's going to get fit into here. And I might wait to do that because I need to touch up some of the paint. Although that is on the bottom. Let's see what it looks like. Oh man. Come on, get down in there. That doesn't fit. It actually really doesn't fit. Okay, if I start it from the back and shove, it'll go in. Oops. Okay, I gotta pop that back out and let that dry. And then I will contemplate painting that more. So let's move that aside. K7 and F2. F2. I'm gonna guess this is F2 based on this image. Now let's find K7 from this sheet. This piece. And this has a bunch of foldy lines, so I'm going to actually fold them. I guess only 3 foldy lines. Like that. Okay, it's the glue. It's the glue, not the spout. Hey, thanks for following. Strawberries, I'm gonna guess. Does that sound right? Close enough? There's no A, but looked like strawberries. Thanks for following. And coming to see me as I work on this stuff. Okay. Fold that over on the end. This edge doesn't want to go down. Okay, so there's that piece. Next step. Glue as shown, F8 and D11. It looks like this piece and this piece. I don't feel like getting out the list to double check that, but that's what I'm gonna say. So let me get some glue on here. And this looks like the battery holder section. Maybe underneath. We'll see. So I'm putting that together, just like that, with a little notch out there like that. Put that aside. Oh, nope, don't put that aside. K5 goes on top of that, which appears to be this one. And this has a fold line, so I'm going to fold that. And then I'm going to glue it. Okay, so it's on like that. Whoop. And next, F22, maybe this piece. Paste over F22 with D40 and align the two boards. Okay, I might have to get, I'm gonna guess it's this piece. I need to get the sheet out and figure out what's what. Oh, there's all these pieces too, I forgot. F20. Wait, what? F20, oh, F22. F22 is this one. So F22 and D40. D40. I don't see D40 on here. Where are the D's that are that high? D40. F's. E. F. There's D's, but not D40. Oh, here's D40. Okay, so this one is D40. And then K4 and K8. And this, okay, let's move those. K4 is this, and K8 is this little grate. Okay, so this piece goes on here, so let's start with that. And I don't know if I mentioned, but I cut all these pieces of paper out off stream during like a work meeting. You know, when you're just like sitting there talking, not on video. Just sitting there cutting some paper. Okay, so there's that. And then this is going to get glued on. So they're showing it where this part, okay, let me show you guys. So here it is, and this is hanging over, and this is, you can see the white underneath that side, and then the grate. So I'm guessing this goes like that to that edge and down to the bottom, and then this hangs over. That's my guess. Move that away, that wasn't part of it. And then I'll deal with the grate after I get this on there. Thank you, Winnie Finesse. Thanks for following. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. If anybody's ever in here and you see there's multiple people, get 5 of you chatting at once. That's like one of the next things that Twitch wants me to do towards whatever their stuff is that I will never get to. So if anybody hears this, get 4 or 5 of your friends, come and chat in my stream at the same time, and you'll get me to whatever that is. I recently got to whatever the, I think I needed to have 40 followers, something like that. And I was real close to it, and then one day I got it. And I was like, oh, cool. So I appreciate everybody who follows me in general. I wish more of you came and hung out and talked. But I understand. I follow a lot of people and don't go necessarily catch into their stream. A lot of people I follow, they all stream at the same time I do. So it's hard to, you know, like they're streaming at 2. Like if I spent my lunch break watching streams, I'd be set. But I'm doing this. So maybe when I finish this, if I can't find another kit to do, I can actually watch some of the people I follow. Okay, got that in there. Ta-da! Thank you. Yes, keep on plugging along. I mean, I'm having fun either way. And I have this in my YouTube history if I ever want to look back and go, oh, remember that time I made those kits and streamed them on Twitch and stuff. I can go back and look. Okay. Next step is glue F4 and C2 together. I'm gonna have to look at this. F4 and C2. So C2, oh, maybe it's this one? Yeah, I'd say that's C2. So now if I can figure out which one F4 is. Whoa, brochure F4. F4. There's a Taiwanese group that was called F4 that I used to listen to. Okay, that's F4. And it says to glue one right on top of the other for that. Yeah, they fit. Oop, I dropped this. What are you streaming, Winnie? What type of stuff? Are you streaming crafts or games or what? I stream a little of both at the moment. I like doing this more, but I guess I can work on other crafts once I'm done with this. This is just, it can be an expensive hobby. These kits aren't cheap, but they do last a while. Like, it takes me a while to do it, just doing it on my lunch break. So I guess it's worth the money. Oh man. Well, at least I know it's the glue and not the nozzle. Okay, glue that together. Ta-da! K6. K6. I think this is K6. And there's a fold line, so I'm going to just go ahead and fold that in half. Painting a mini mushroom. So like on a canvas or a physical mushroom shaped thing that you're painting. I am very curious. I like all the craft streams. I don't know. I'm more of a doer than a watcher, I guess. I'd rather do a craft stream than watch a craft stream. Okay, so I folded that in half, and they have it just like on the top and then draping over the side, one side. And I guess it doesn't matter. It's both. Like, I could just turn it if it's not the right way. I've seen that too, about the English instructions. But I was joking with there's like a Facebook group that I'm in that's about these types of kits, and I'm not real active in it. I mostly just like to see what other people are making. But somebody was saying something about how the kit's instructions aren't in English, and you know, like, what do people do? And I figure, you know, if it's in Chinese, if you can just figure out how to read glue as shown, you'd probably be set, because that's a majority of what it says. A lot of it isn't very explanatory other than the image. You kind of have to guess. I feel like I could still do it, maybe. I think I glued this the wrong way. I think one side might be wider. Alright, let's try this. Nope, it's the same. Okay, let's get some glue up here. Yeah, as soon as I'm done gluing this, I'll show you what I mean about the instructions. Okay, let me get this folded. Good enough. Okay. Glue as shown. Okay, so some stuff, like, you have things like K6, but if you're matching it up with the sheet that's like this, that tells you, you know, like this one is F1, and it's pointing at this, and you can match it up. As long as you know that it's whatever this symbol is matches up with whatever the symbol is here, and you kind of can see what stuff looks like. But a majority of the time it says glue as shown, glue as shown, glue as shown. So I think within reason and maybe with help of the internet, you could probably figure it out. But that's me saying it where I haven't actually had one of those kits yet. Okay, so glue as shown, F16, which I think this is where we're going to actually put the pieces together. F16 is this piece, which was surrounding one of the, it was surrounding this one that had all these ones we painted ivory. So, and they have it with the notches and the numbers facing me. And then F25, which is this piece that I painted ivory, that's going to go in this notch, which is not, you know, it's just a notch. So that's going to go here. This piece is going to just get glued up against it. There's no notches for this. And then this piece with the paper in is going to go on this side and get glued. And then there's a couple of other pieces. There's an F19 that's going to go here and an F17 that's going to go here. But I feel like, oh, my timer. Where does lunch go? All right, let's put the lid on this and shut the timer up. Okay. Well, thank you for watching. Thanks for the people who came and chatted with me. I really appreciate it, Winnie. Thank you. And thanks for subscribing. And let me make sure I didn't miss anything that you said before I say bye. There's also, rather than Wish, there is AliExpress or Alibaba. Check that because it may have better shipping times, prices, things like that. I've found that things on Wish aren't necessarily cheaper, and it's the same type of stuff. Like, it may be the same people putting it in both marketplaces. And yeah, so I think you could handle the instructions. There are some kits. There's like a Cute Bee, Cutebee kit that it looks like is less of the actual work. They're giving you pieces of plastic to glue into place, which that's not like I want to actually make all the crap. You know, like this was a bunch of pieces of wire I had to put together. So pay attention to that also, because those are lumped into some of the same stuff. This brand is RoLife, and I've also done one that was Hands Craft, and those seem to be the ones where you're actually cutting and gluing and painting and all that sort of thing. So thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to set this away for a second so that the stream can catch up, and I'll see you tomorrow.